Gamescom footage may contain game footage that is inappropriate for children. Like CGI trailers are inappropriate for children.
Independent studios are like the research and development wing of
And now it's insanely quiet compared to how it was a minute ago. You suck at driving! Oh no, it's suddenly gone loud.
With smaller budgets and big hearts, indie pioneers are able to take risks the AAA developers just can't justify. And every once in a while, they land on an idea that changes.
Are you ready for loads of pixel art games that you can't tell apart?
On deck today could be the next Among Us, Minecraft, or I don't even know what. That's what's so exciting. So stay tuned for exclusive.
Yeah, I saw that the modder, that Saints Row modder died. Yeah,
we can muster at an epic
pissed me off.
Day with your host, Michael
Anytime
Smith.
I see
the
it,
Gamescom
it pisses
Awesome
me off.
Indie Showcase starts right now.
Fucking cunting cancer. It's my. It would have been my nan's birthday today, and she died of cancer. Sag. Anyway, time for indie games. Exclusive. Is this blasphemous? No. Maybe? The game doesn't look like this, though. Is it are they doing like a Netflix anime thing? Why has he got a traffic cone on his head? Blasphemous. Oh. It's a DLC, I guess? An expansion? I don't know. A free expansion.
Oratione nostram. Facut fronsi in nomine culpabilissima convertur nobis cunque evit. Quoniam miraculus recreatus est.
What is that? Is that Blasphemous 2? Have they just announced Blasphemous 2?
Oh, hi there. Michael Swain here on behalf of IGN and Gamescom's Awesome Indies Showcase. I'm standing here on historic Venice Beach, California with my new buddy, Kieran, who just saw the same world premiere trailer you did. So, Kieran, in 30 seconds or less, what do you think Blasphemous Wounds of Eventide is all about?
Not exactly sure. Pretty ambiguous from the trailer, but
exactly.
Some cool mythological narratives, cool animation style. Super excited for the demons that this woman defeats. I don't know. We're fired up. Yeah.
How do you think the game ends, if you had to take a wild guess?
I feel like that.
Why are we doing this?
Beats that demon up, something like that. It kills the monster.
You know what? Close enough. Let's get out of here. Welcome to our beach day and welcome to Awesome Indies. We decided on Venice Beach because it's known for attracting different vibes from all over the world.
beach.
And that's exactly what indie gaming is all about. Remember, you can dive even deeper into many of our featured games at the Indie Arena booth. Check that out over at now.gamescom.global. Now, let's get wet. Yes, as surely as the waves crash into the shore, Gamescom has returned yet again for 2021 with tons of exciting reveals, announcements, developer interviews, and trailers aplenty. To catch up on anything you missed, make sure to head to now.gamescom.global, where you can even join the community in an epic real
Why are you shouting?
prizes-winning quest to keep gaming from being plunged back into the dark ages over at now.gamescom.global/epics with an X. To stay abreast of everything coming up, check out a full Gamescom schedule over at IGN. Now, speaking of oceans, our next indie game is a serene sailing title and the follow-up to 2018's hit, Far Lone Sails. Let's check it out!
Exclusive.
Hi, I'm Don Schmocker, co-founder of Locomotive, and today at Awesome Indies with IGN, we'll be exploring the gameplay design of Far Changing Tides, the next adventure in the Far universe.
Fuck, that's a far cry from what?
While most of the game takes place on the ship, you'll need to get your feet wet at points. Today we're looking at how the furnace and engine play a key part in your exploration. Gameplay is built around learning new skills and abilities of the vessel, but the player will first get introduced to them in a puzzle area, something our fans will instantly recognize. We designed these puzzles to become gradually more complex over time, with new features and steps to completion as you unlock later and bigger upgrades.
Probably the stream, but it looks very janky. It's very rough.
In Lone Sails, we brought players outside of the land vehicle, the Locomotive, on a few occasions. With Changing Tides, we built a more complex, much larger ship with new features and wanted puzzles to reflect that, while also teaching players the skills they need. When designing our puzzles, we always ask, what do we want the players to experience, and what do they have to learn? How can they have a strong connection and dependency to the ship abilities? In this area, the furnace gets introduced, which is one of the more complex features in the game, so we had to teach each mechanic separately until they finally come together in the train.
That's the most complex? Really? People know how a train works, an old train at least. Put stuff in to make a fire and then engine move forward. Everyone's seen Back to the Future. People know how it works. You put those weird things in and it goes faster. Never understood where he got those from, Doc. Where did he get those things from? And they were all weird colours as well.
In Changing Tides, we wanted the puzzle areas to feel important to the Far world, so we also tease parts of the story for players to learn and to find little secrets. This is just a small piece of a much larger experience, a whole new part of the Far universe. We'll be revealing more exciting new things later today, so keep an eye out and we'll see you at launch in early 2022.
New
Where
York.
there's people, there's crime. Crime makes people lose their nerve. But all it takes is a couple tricks. Having your back against a wall? Call Lottie. When things heat up,
Yeah.
she keeps it cool.
These things.
there's any way around, she'll find
Is this
it.
the third time we've seen this?
I want to dot the I's and cross the T's in one swift motion.
It's the cleanup people.
What results? She's your girl. Slaughterhouse, you say? I got a guy for that, too. Yeah, I know what wise guys call him. He's earned the name. Al has his own
It's like if
style.
Visceral
see?
Cleanup was an actual game. Proper game.
A bit eccentric, I admit. But it's damn effective. He can get a little unhinged. But, well, it's nothing like it used to be. We licked him into shape. Whenever someone asks me if a little crazy gets a job done, I say, you bet.
There's already a game about being a cleaner. Isn't that this? Isn't...
Aaron, the computer jock.
You
The
want
odd
one
out in the
game
lineup.
about cleaning up a murder
This don't make
scene
any
and
sense,
two come along
right?
at once.
Wrong. The thing is, when people look at her, they see just a kid, someone unimportant, blending in with the crowd,
Who vacuums up blood?
screaming for attention, but worthy of none.
You can't vacuum up blood.
They don't see the threat. Lives erased with just a couple of clicks. She's what comes next. A cleaner of a different breed. She operates high-tech stuff I can barely... She operates high-tech stuff I can barely comprehend. All in all, maybe she is a viper. That's what I do. I clean up murder scenes. Whatever the mess you make, I've seen it before. Crime
Bob.
makes people lose their nerve. Unnerved people do stupid things. Stupid things get them in trouble. That's where I come in. There are a few rules to make it in this line of work. Move without sound. Clean without emotion. Disappear without a trace. Pace yourself. The dance
Yeah, this is that one, I
begins.
think. Yeah. That's it. Is that same
Out
one?
of sight, out of mind. It's
You could,
really
you could
that
slide
simple.
along the blood and all that.
I'm Bob Leaner. I solve problems.
Yet another game they announced too early. We've seen it 3 times already.
No, sire. I'm struggling to find the intelligence of this rogue AI. To spit on your creators and then what? Retreat to a failed colony planet?
Machine sighted, sire. Preparing to engage.
Truth lies beneath the shoal's surface. Vashti's dreams to sail to your lenses. Your yoke is broken. Embrace this earth and transcend.
They bore into the heart of Sheol. They drink its blood to power their machines. Feel its cries in your marrow. Retrieve the hand. Leave none alive. Spill blood for the god below.
Cantata? Cantata? Coming soon. New text layer. Was that meant to be
A
there?
rebel alliance formed by highly skilled pilots
New
that
text
are
layer.
willing to give their lives to save the Earth from the hands of dreadful imperialist aliens. Flying saucers have invaded our planet. The whole
No. Uh-oh. Fucked it. Fucked it.
world is under attack.
They're here.
But fear not. I repeat, fear
It's
not.
a bullet hell black and white alien UFO thing. Looks pretty cool. Has it got FMV stuff in the actual game? 'Cause I like FMV stuff. No! Twitch, get your shit together.
Are you ready? You'll still have to wait to meet the full experience of Squadron 51. But beware, Squadron 51 Prologue will soon be available. 3 levels of marvelous excitement will be there waiting for you.
Será uma longa noite, senhores.
Enlist now and be a part of Squadron 51. Without you, our planet is unfortunately doomed.
Is the prologue out?
Wow, that was kind of like Cuphead's flying levels meets all those UFO
Yeah, that's what I was
videos that
thinking.
Navy just declassified. Love it. Although, if you ask me, all this UFO UAP stuff is complete nonsense. Probably just a deflating weather balloon. Anyhow, our next game is one I'm especially excited for. It's got swordplay, cyberpunk, and side-scrolling. The 3 S's of games that I get especially excited for. Let's see what Lootmancer has in store.
Lootmancer. Ooh. Looks like flashback.
Detective, you may not know me yet. I want to play a game with you.
It's Strider. Kind of. Almost. I like the look of it though, even though it's janky. See, I like janky games. Fuck all these polished pixel art, indie, artistic bullshit. This is what I like.
Do you think death is the ultimate relief? Your life and death are just part of my plan.
Pigmen. Pigmen. "15 minutes. Maybe we should go to the YouTube and have a look, see if that's any better.
Hard to find an answer.
Not really. There we go. Seems louder as well. Seems a bit better. Twitch, you suck.
Now, you see me.
Zong Boy Boyong.
Come on now, that looked pretty rad. Or, if Lootmancer's not your cup of roguelike, stick around because the Awesome Indie Showcase will be right back after a quick break with
Quick break?
7 more meaty indie trailers fit for a beach day barbecue. Oh! Whoa! That's all right. Oh, no worries. I got it.
Well, I've actually found
Our
2
bad.
things that I like the look of.
We should
What's
move.
going
Let's move
on?
off the
The
course.
stars have aligned. That Squadron
Gamescom
and
2021
that
is presented
game.
by USAA Insurance.
USAA Insurance? What? Insurance?
From the creators of Plan Turismo, League of Legends, and Minecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Say
just
for
works.
me, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
Gamescom Forest.
From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, Let's Plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered.
If you're not following IGN on social media,
You're
what
doing
are you
it
waiting
right.
for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, the best
Working
user-generated
goose.
videos and art, memes, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow
And that's why I
IGN
don't
on
follow them.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Merch. Put someone else's branding on your body, basically. Have you noticed why I only wear bland shirts? Because I don't like wearing branded stuff. Blank shirts.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV.
Pluto TV? Who the fuck are those? Just for the American audience. I don't know any of these big things.
And stay down! Oh, hi there. Michael Swain still here for the Gamescom Awesome Indies Showcase, the premier place to get exclusive first looks at the best indie gaming on the horizon. I'm sorry about that. I just had to show a volleyball who's boss. Anyway, before we start grilling up some fresh trailers, shout out to Gamescom Forest, an ongoing donation drive to help keep the planet green, and the Gamescom Indie Arena booth, keeping the spirit of independent gaming alive. Plus, if you want to get your hands on some Gamescom merch, head over to gamescomware.com.
No.
Remember, you can find out more about all this good stuff over at now.gamescom.global,
I don't want to.
where you can make the most of your Gamescom experience. Gamescom. Gamescom.
Eat.
Gamescom.
Don't sleep because of your
Gamescom.
awful insomnia.
Coming up next,
Repeat.
a spooky block. 4 indie games designed to give you the heebies, if not, in fact, the jeebies to boot. Yes, it's truly scary stuff. Not very beach day appropriate, I guess, but if you've ever been to Venice Beach in the middle of the night, you know what we're talking about. Speaking of lightlessness, let's kick the block off with There Is No Light.
I always wanted to be your loyal servant. But I was blinded by faith. I believed that you would protect me. But you...
It's pixel art game 5372.
So take my faith back.
It's a roguelike. Haven't seen one of these in about 5 minutes.
I reject this place! I reject your God!
There is no light. November 21, 2021. Mochi! Mochi! This is Pixel Art Game 5372. Reminds me of that game Lone Survivor, I think it was called. That was like a survival pixel art kind of thing. Fort de Vaux.
Ils arrivent! Descendez! Descendez! Ils sont dans notre tranchée!
Un sac bleu.
Soyez prêts!
It kind of crosses the line between pixel art and like PlayStation 1 almost. So, what are they? Zombies? Why are they making like zombie noises? Conscript. Quite like the look of that. 2022. Doesn't look like you can aim in any direction though. It's like directional, 8 directional kind of aiming. Like diagonal that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. What are you buying? Well, it's a survival horror game, so I like that. Got the Resident Evil 4 kind of merchant and upgrading of the weapons. 3 things that I like the look of. What's going on? The stars have aligned.
In a spooky manner, follow Emma and Fenton, a magic tandem, using light and shadows, looking for Thomas Kane, the missing son of famous magicians. In tandem, you will switch between Emma and Fenton in 2 dimensions.
Ooh,
Emma
that's
needs
pretty
to
cool.
create
Look at that.
correct shadows with her
Fucking
mind.
hell, I reckon that would make some
So
people
Fenton
motion
can
sick
walk
though.
on them and reach the crystal.
It's pretty mind-bending.
Shadows can be created in many ways, as each chapter offers fun new ways to solve puzzles. And of course, Emma and Fenton working together is the only way to progress. Many challenges and dangers await our 2 friends, and their progress will be complicated by strange enemies. They will also be faced with puzzles requiring speed and dexterity. At the end of each chapter, they will use everything they have learned to contend with a massive, horrifying creature. Emma and Fenton will have to travel through 5 bizarre areas of the mansion to find out more about Thomas's disappearance. Will you find Thomas Kane and solve the mystery?
God, that the voice though. Solve the mystery.
Oh, hi, I'm the developer, and my game, Terrorbane, is so perfect, you don't actually need to see it. So, this trailer is over. We're done here. Bye.
Bye. Ooh. Ooh. What? Does that actually happen in the game, or is it just for effect? No, I think that's what you got to do. Use the error. Become the error. Sissy McPie.
Okay, there's still a few bugs in here, but why don't you take a different path?
Maybe not. Maybe. What? It's a game that has many different genres in it. Card game, text adventure. No!
Don't worry, guys. I'll fix everything with a day one patch.
It might have the Gigabyte PSU in it. And it will be even more fiery.
I mean, the last one wasn't spooky so much as it just had terror in the title. Although I guess it can be pretty heinous, like if your game crashes. You know what? You're all right, Terrorbane. Next up, I hope you took your rabies shot, because it's time for some vicious-ass animal action. It's our zoological block. Take it away, you misshapen freaks of nature.
No! Leave it alone. Was that real? I don't know. I don't think that was real. Was it?
Everybody died, but the bun is still dodging the
Bun
bullet
Bun.
hell, and he is ass-fish. You just died. How do you feel about it?
Remember that Sega game? That Sega Bunny game? That was actually pretty good, that.
The champions are on their way to the arena. A quick recap for our fans. The rules are super simple. To avoid killing us all, the animals can shoot only while standing still. Victory is secondary to becoming famous. Gain likes to enter next episodes.
Everybody's at the Love Shack.
Heroes to milk their popularity. Shoot, loot, and bite your dude. You are watching this live thanks to our great sponsors who provide many tools of destruction. In our show, we never jump the shark. Unless we need to revive a companion. In
It's
other
got
words,
balls.
meet the sunrise past the rooster.
It had hairy balls on its chin.
All the seasons and become a legendary celebrity.
Is that like co-op only, or I don't know?
The trees. From the sun, they gave shade. From the wind, they gave shelter. They filtered the water, kept the soil from washing away. They gave us life, but between two trees. Now the trees are so far from each other. I am Vavzez, teller of the 13th caravan of the Makar, the only one still living. As it was for the 12 before us, our mission was to plant a new tree, to serve as a city for climatic refugees. We joined the many who failed in their task. May our experience serve you well, for it is now you, the 14th caravan, who are tasked with continuing the work of the Makar. Escort your botanists to the ends of the world. Create a new haven that the caravan that follows you may go even further, and continue our quest for knowledge that will one day allow the 15th, the 16th, the 100th to repair the ancient folly that made this world hostile to life.
What's that beetle got to do with turn-based battles? Sandwalker. Ooh. Is this wolf game actually good? Because we played that wolf game last year and it was terrible. Or you a fox? I think we were a fox as well. I can't remember. Pick up the light, drop the light, move the cubes. Amplifier. Coming soon.
The Awesome Indies Showcase has to take a short break to
Oh,
recover
again.
from severe maulings. But when we return, we'll show off the worst park job in Venice Beach. Stay tuned.
You suck at parking. Is it actually coming out? I'm gonna play that. I really like the demo for that.
2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
We've been waiting. How long have we been waiting for You Suck at Parking? It's been ages since I played the demo. Did I play it last year, the demo? Can't remember. Or did I play it earlier in the year? A year and a half? Crikey. Yeah, I think I played it, yeah. I played it at the same time I played the Supermarket Street demo. I really like those style of games. Kind of like Trials-esque.
From
kind of
breaking news
things.
and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've
Townscaper.
always got you covered.
Just a building sandbox. Very cheap. And it's got an early access.
Competition brings
What was
out
that
the
game where
best
you
in
build
all
like a
of us.
wooden train set?
Well, mostly.
Oh, that's a controller break.
That's unfortunate. Welcome to IGN Compete, where we bring you the stories behind the esports headlines.
Tracks? The train set game?
From the triumphs
This?
to the
Might have been
hardships
this.
to the miracle moments that will go down in history.
Actually out now.
I just can't believe it! It's crazy. It's all here on IGN Compete. God, I'm in disbelief!
In a world with non-stop news,
Because I had a wooden
Marvel,
train
DC,
set when I was
Star
young.
Wars, you need a show with
Nice to
accurate
build
reporting,
something.
hard-hitting commentary,
Relax.
Me, Akeem Lawanson, host of IGN's news show, The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest
Bum
superhero
simulator.
scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement,
It's full of bums?
I'll be
Oh my
here
God.
covering all the breaking movie,
That's
TV,
naughty.
and
That's like gotta be an
streaming news
18
that
plus.
matters most to you. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment news.
Over here we
Drop.
call them homeless people. We don't call them bums. That's a bit outdated.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
Free to watch.
We are.
We got like 20 minutes of ads every hour.
Sharks, but looking for poorly parked cars. My intrepid crew out here with me, walking the one rose lot at historic Venice Beach, looking for the worst parked car we can find. Now, ideally, we want to find cars, you know, the basics, flipped over, stacked on top of one another.
Looks like this guy's over the line gratuitously.
Oh, this Trekkie, that's true. Over the line in more directions than one. Get a circle around this guy. I think this is our winner. Can we see clearly past the
Unbelievable.
line in
It's like
more
my mum.
directions than
She's
one.
terrible
if
at
this
parking.
car were bowling, it would score a 0. Walter, played ably by John Goodman, would put a gun to its head and say mark it 0, because clearly, as you can tell, it is over the line. So, Anonymous Ram 1500, congratulations. You are the winner of the worst park job on this, the day of the Awesome Indies Showcase.
He's got about as much
Coming up next,
enthusiasm as
appropriately enough,
me.
a game called You Suck at Parking. It's all the fun of parking badly, but with none of the judgment. Let's check it out.
We're actually going to get a release date. It's supposed to be coming out this year, I think. There's not much time left for like a release date announcement. Ooh. Make it yours. Hats for your van thing. What? I think there's a track editor as well. I think. Ooh. $2022? Oh, 2022 now. Still no release date. Jesus, it's been years.
And as good a reason as any to hit you with a block of realness. You sick of fantasy? Tired of sci-fi? Here are 4 indie games that take place IRL and make no apologies about it. Let's get real with The Amazing American Circus, City Block Builder, Roots of Pacha, and Townscaper.
Ooh, Townscaper.
Hard work. That's what America in the 19th century was all about.
Poor
farmers, tough men and women sweating in the factories to earn a
better times.
But
better
from that sad melody,
all right.
the exotic music of the circus, bringing magic and excitement that lit the darkness of an everyday life. Once upon a time, during that marvelous era, a young drifter learned about the death of his good-for-nothing father. Soon, he also found out that
this is the dark prequel to Psychonauts.
A rundown circus and a dream to make it great. He knew that the president was organizing a circus competition. Now that sounded like a place to be and an adventure worth a try. Soon, with the help of
What's
his
the actual
uncle,
game? Is it like
the young
Dope Stuff?
ringmaster hired a troupe of exotic artists, illusionists, clowns, strongmen. He had to be ready for any type of audience.
Oh, it's a card
Poor
game.
miners, scary bandits, or even whimsical elegant ladies, or ghosts, or Bigfoot. Just about anything that the U.S. of A. could offer. Even sharpshooting Buffalo Bill and Annie Oakley, or genius inventors like Henry Ford and Nikola Tesla. Everyone wanted to visit the circus. He had to cross the whole continent, all for the sake of getting to the East Coast on time for performing in front of President Roosevelt and his royal guest, Her Majesty Queen Victoria. All that to snatch from P.T. Barnum the title of the greatest showman on earth, and to win a gig across Europe. You know what? The lucky bastard did it. Or didn't he? After all, this is just a fairy tale, one that America is full of. So maybe you should try to find out for yourself what really happened in that story. In the story of The Amazing American Circus.
Don't really know what the game is. Is it like Oregon Trail, but with a circus? Don't give me any copyright. Don't do it. Oh god. Oh, that looks a bit rough. God damn it. I like the theme. I like the time period, but it looks rough. It looks like a Unity asset flip kind of thing. Looks very rough. It doesn't even look like the 50s to me, really. I guess they're cars, but I don't know. That kind of just looks like a modern city almost to me. I guess it's not, the buildings aren't as tall, but I don't know. I didn't know they were still making expansions for The Sims 2. early access. Well, yeah, you can tell that's... Try now for free. Pacha.
Hi, I'm Timo.
And I'm Johnny. We are the founding brothers of Soda Den, the developers making Roots of Pacha.
Roots of Pacha is a cozy game about being the first person to
Pixel art game number 5373.
You play as a member of the clan, living in the land between two rivers.
Set in a fictional world, but inspired by our own, we set out to make a co-op game we could play together even though we are miles apart.
We started by imagining our prehistoric selves, looking at fire and asking how we could make it.
Is it an early access survival
and
game?
Ideas are the foundations of how we relate to the world.
Who thought that instead of foraging for food, we could actually grow our own?
Kill the mammoths with spears.
How did we go from just hunting animals to sharing our homes with them?
Every new material we found sparked ideas that turned into better tools. We found ourselves with a surplus of food, so we created new ways to process and store it for the colder seasons.
What is this? I've already forgotten the name.
We worked together, and as we
Something of
cooperated, we began
Pacha.
to reach heights that never seemed possible before.
Our lives became enriched with music, and the stories we passed down
It's got a
through
Guitar Hero
generations.
thing in it.
And we reached a
type
point where we could create, not just for survival, but to live to our fullest.
Roots of Pacha asks what it means to be an early human, and how our choices brought us to where we are today.
And see the downfall of humanity. Roots of Pacha. Steam and Switch. No Xbox, no PlayStation. Townscaper. Is it actually out, or is it out in a few days? It's on the PC as well, but the Switch is a really good place for indie games. Got such a big audience as well, and people want Switch versions. They buy both. They buy the PC and the Switch version. Do you just build a city? Is there like... I like sandbox, but I also need almost an objective as well, just to have like to fall back on once I've kind of got bored of just messing about. Now available on PC and Switch.
You just saw trailers for a roguelike CCG about the circus, a city management game, a caveman simulator, and a quaint village building toy. And hey, if Townscaper piqued your interest, it's available on the Nintendo Switch as of 10 minutes ago. Nice. Coming up, in case your taste is a bit more fantastical, we've got a whole mess of wacky sci-fi robot games right after the break, so stick around. It's gonna
Right
be
after the break.
Robot-tacular.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
Has it been in early access? Because it's already got like 9,000 reviews, and it just came out today.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives,
No goal,
never
no real
before seen looks
gameplay.
at movies and games,
See, I
to
need
reviews,
a goal
let's
of
plays,
some
and live
sort.
streams, IGN brings
I
you
don't
all the coverage you need.
I don't
no
play it to
matter where
relax.
you are.
I have a wank to relax.
Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered.
Yeah, early access.
IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
Everybody loves watching a speedrun of their favorite game.
I don't.
But what if you got a chance to peek into the mind of the developers behind those games as they watch their hard work get completely destroyed right in front of them?
What is happening right now?
That's exactly what happens on every episode of Devs React to Speedruns. We invite you to ride along with the developers as they watch, react, and enjoy some of the craziest gameplay by the most skilled speedrunners on the planet. Tune in every Saturday for a brand new episode.
Kirby. Deadpool riding a unicorn. All out.
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting, hard-hitting commentary, and...
Me, Akeem Lawanson, host of IGN's news show, The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop, film fiasco,
Spider-Man,
or
they
anime
got-
announcement, I'll be here
got
covering
the
all
guy
the
who played
breaking movie,
Doc
TV,
Ock
and streaming
from
news
Spider-Man
that
2 in
matters
it.
most to you. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment.
Have they got Willem Dafoe back
Let's
as
drop.
well for the Green Goblin? That would make me go watch it. Saints Row the third remaster is free on Epic. Yeah, I've
Gamescom
downloaded
2021 is
it.
presented
It's
by
actually
Pluto
a
TV,
big
free
remaster.
to
It's not like
watch.
some little shitty. It's like it changes a lot.
And we are back with more Awesome Indies Showcase. I'm your host, Michael Swaim, here having a fabulous
I've already beaten it
feature
twice
all by
though.
myself.
I don't want to play
Because
through it
who
again,
says you
really.
can't? Remember, you can check out a full Gamescom schedule at IGN.com or catch up on anything you miss over at now.gamescom.global. Gamescom is powered by gamers, so jump in and let's get going.
Need a remake,
Speaking of global,
remaster
wow,
of the
that's
first
kind of a
one,
stretch.
really.
Everyone in the world loves robots. Doing the robot, talking like a robot, navigating your robot through an ever-changing slalom of enemies and traps. So let's take a peek at 4 indies with a taste for steel. God damn it! Son of a... Why does this keep happening? Yeah, I got it.
Cringe.
Hi, Chris from the 30XX team here. This is Fires of Industry, the first 30XX major update. It has a brand new level type, a host of new friends to help you conquer it.
It's
and
not
much more.
Mega Man.
The Forgotten Factory, Dustria, is a playground for high-speed kinetic action. Use springs to bounce along wild paths not possible in other levels, then turn the tide of battle by smashing explosives into nearby foes. Tired of aiming? Try Nina's new Jagged Bolt, which bends in midair and adds homing capabilities to her other powers. Master Ace's devastating Ryusei Ground Smash to pulverize foes in style. You don't have to face Dustria's new challenges alone. Fires of Industry adds repros to 30XX, floating friends you can find that'll help out in battle and open up fresh new build options.
It's a bit fucking crowded, isn't it? On the screen.
Lil Hoot here charges up a tornado attack whenever you yourself use a power, and Reboot juices up as you defend against attacks, building into a devastating laser. Find them all and see how they can help you out. This is 30XX's first major content update, but we've been hard at work on the game since its early access launch 6 months ago. In that time, we've more than tripled the number
it's
of
in
items
early
and weapons
access.
to get equipped with in each run, added wild prototype bogs that flip the run on its head,
Ooh.
added daily challenges so you can test your mettle against 30XX's best, and greatly improved online play stability.
I'm not okay with early access. I'm only okay with games
30XX's
that
Fires of Industry
pretend they're
update is
finished,
available
but
now on
they're
Steam
actually
Early Access.
early access. Like Cyberpunk.
Beginning final tests before launch.
Have we played this? Is this still not out yet?
Works fine. Great. Initiating time transfer.
Or maybe
Time
not.
transfer complete. Successfully arrived in
But it's got the same kind of thing.
local time 10
That
a.m.
looks cool.
We did it. Movement functionality is damaged. We need to find and reattach the missing wheels as soon as possible.
Why are we under the Psychonauts category? Oh, I haven't changed it to just chatting. That's why.
The house is in an awful condition. It looks deserted. I wonder what could have happened. You, little one, have a very important job to do.
I'm counting on you.
I like the look of that. Time loader. In the remaster, can you switch to the original visuals? I don't think so, no. Cat! Ah! Card game with robots. Card games are for nerds, though. There's a lot of lasers going on. It's just all lasers. Laser. Warhammer 40,000 Gladius. A post-apocalyptic 4X strategy game. The 4Xs. Exterminate, expand, explore, and something else. Expand, explore, exterminate, exploit. Yeah, thank you.
Zephon is a 4X strategy game set in a post-apocalyptic world full of steampunk and cosmic horror. Our next game is not. In fact, it's been under wraps for a while now, so I only know it as Project Ricky. Could it be a Ricky Gervais simulator? A game about mixing the perfect lime Ricky? I don't know. All I know for sure is, basketballs now? That's it, I'm walking. We're moving, it's a company move, people. That means you grab your shit and you walk with me.
It's a special events category. There's a special events category. Ooh, look at this. That's not real gameplay. That's pre-rendered CGI bullshit. Abyssus. Roguelike FPS. I haven't seen a roguelike in ages. It's been like 5 minutes.
Michael Swaim still here for the Awesome Indie Showcase, coming to you from an undisclosed location, far from any balls or other beach-related hazards. What was that? Oh no. All right, we're good. It's just a bird. Anyway, you just saw the world premiere trailer for Abyssus, a brand new FPS.
There's no gameplay,
now
though.
we're going to check out some indies set in medieval times, before volleyball or basketball were even invented. Must be nice. Let's take a closer look at the Serpent Rogue, Arcadian Atlas, and Evil.
Peggy 7.
That looks like Guys of the Wolf. Like the shell shading is done really badly. But everything else looks fine. It's just the shell shading. It's like Harry Potter. Ooh. 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 Good dog. What the fuck? The slowest swipe in existence. Well, that looks rough. There's a demo. No. You know what I'm waiting for? A new ukulele. That's what I want.
We both knew this day was coming.
It's another pixel art game.
A day to choose between that tyrant on my throne or me. But while battle lines were being drawn, you tarried in your choice, gathering allies. So it seems I must make the choice for you.
No, don't push me in the water, no. Yep, tactical RPG. Mario and Rabbids is the only tactical RPG I need.
Shuffle the atlas.
Well, tactical turn-based game. I've always wanted to try Disgaea. Arcadian Atlas. Is that what that was? Arcadian? I can't... The font is not exactly very easy to read. Oh, what's this?
You've traveled far, but you finally made it to your new home. The town of Evil. Excited to start your new
EverQuest
life?
Next looks different.
Well,
they brought it back.
Not so fast. Evil is filled with mysterious murders, and we need your help. Take on one of the many roles Evil has to offer you, such as the Seer, Trapper.
Oh, is it like a
guard,
horde?
along with other
Orcs must die
possible
kind of
roles
thing.
to aid you. Work together with the other townsfolk to root out the evil that lurks in the shadows. Gather at the center of town and share your
God, look, they don't
accusations
even
with
have an
others.
animation for
Once
turning.
accused, place your votes and throw the convicted in the cage to be judged. Be sure not to wrongly accuse someone, because if you are wrong... Hey, are you even listening?
Is it RuneScape
Can't you
or
see
something?
what's happening right now? Someone is literally on fire. On with you! Go! Go! Go buy a tripwire for your house or a lock for your door. Now, where were we? Take on quests to restore order and explore areas like the fortress ruins to gather resources you need to craft items like protection potions, antidotes, or even a vial of deadly poison. As night falls over evil, chaos will roam its streets.
It looks like one of those
Without protection, you may
MMORPGs that's
fall
made
victim
in
to
that
those who roam
core
the
game.
night. If you're lucky enough to be woken up, run for as long as you can and hope they don't catch you. If you survive the night, hurry to the town center. Share with the
All
others
made in,
what
like,
you
Spark.
saw. With careful thinking and a little luck, you'll be able to discover and rid of the murderers who plague the town of evil. But death is not the end in evil. If you are unlucky enough to face an untimely death, you'll awaken into the underworld, a new world for you to explore. Being dead in evil does not mean you are left to watch the living continue on with their days. Your new world is filled with new adventures and spirits that need your help. Revisit the world of the living and help out these lost souls while your fellow villagers fight for their lives. Helping these spirits will reward you with spirit tokens. This currency allows
Is
you
it-
to learn
is it
new
an Among
abilities
Us
to
type
help
thing?
and alter the fate of the living.
No?
It is up to you how you want to help out the other players.
Oh my god.
Awaken an endangered citizen to save them from death? lend them some coins, or heal them to get the upper hand.
I only like twigged when he said like
Being
you
among
can
the
do
dead
stuff
no longer
in the
counts you out
afterworld
of the fate of the
to like
colony.
affect the
So the
people
question
in the
is,
living world. I was like, oh,
what
that's
will
like
you do
Among Us.
amongst the dead?
You can complete tasks. Wow.
Coming up next on Awesome Indies, 10 more big trailers for a grand finale, plus even more Gamescom coverage on Gamescom Studio after that. Hope you'll join us.
Heads up.
Heads up.
I hate Venice Beach.
I need a toilet quickly. Oh, there's a break.
Gamescom 2021
Lovely
is
break.
presented
Lovely
by
adverts.
USAA Insurance.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting, hard-hitting commentary, and
Me, Akeem Lawanson, host of IGN's news show, The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement, I'll be here covering all the breaking movie, TV, and streaming news that matters most to you.
I don't care about movies.
Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment news. Let's drop it.
I can't be like constantly monetized to in movies.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, memes, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
What's up, everyone? Sydney here to bring
Hello.
you a little update about the future of IGN on YouTube. We've been listening to your feedback, and it seems like some of you are more into games, while others are more interested in movies and TV. So we got to thinking about it and decided, why not both? Our main channel will still bring you all the biggest news, reviews, previews, and trailers to keep you up to speed on the most important highlights. But if you only want games content 24/7, head over to IGN Games. Movies and TV more your thing? Check out IGN Movies and TV. More channels, more of the stuff you love, more IGN.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
Don't even tell me where to watch it though,
Michael
you know.
Slame here for the Awesome Indie Showcase, coming to you from as far away from Venice Beach as our film license legally allows. This is our showcase of all things indie, and we've still got 10 amazing trailers to share with you before we get out of here. Remember, if you want to learn more about our sustainability project, Gamescom Forest, revel in some Gamescom memories, or just catch anything you missed, head over to now.gamescom.global or follow Gamescom on social media. Next up, 3 indie trailers that could not be more unique. We'll start things off with Dice Legacy, a game about building up a quaint village in a ring world using dice rolls. Okay.
Think I've heard of this before.
Fate.
Oh, it's Halo.
Brought us here, stranded on this unknown continent. Fate conspired against us. But together, we built a settlement. We ventured into the unknown. We gathered knowledge. We established a society. We survived harsh winters and resisted the onslaught of a mysterious population. We conducted
I
experiments.
think I've seen this before,
and
but
we
I don't remember it being on a Halo
sacrifices.
ring.
In an attempt to escape our fate. Fate. Oh, cruel fate.
Cthulhu? Cthulhu? Is that Cthulhu? Look like Cthulhu to me. Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting career at United Corporations. You'll collaborate synergistically in a team of 3 to meet company objectives.
What?
Teamwork and strategy are key.
It's just that 9 to 5 again.
Utilize bleeding-edge drone technology to assist coworkers and
I think
identify
so, yeah.
competitors. You'll learn to disrupt, circle back, employ cloud-based solutions, and take discussions offline. We're not a faceless corporation. Just ask one of our thousands
Darkest
of
Dungeon
HR
came out like
executives.
6-7 years
Your future
ago,
is bright
Lex.
at United Corporations. Lorem ipsum dolor.
That's Latin.
9 to 5.
Yep.
A new shooter with 3 teams of 3.
Working
Download now
9 till 5. What a way to make a living. A giant. A what? A what? A giant. What? Against the storm. What? I mean, early access is technically is now like the first state of a game now, really, when it releases. Giant mole man. Oh, against the storm. I thought the A and the G was far enough apart to make a different word.
See, just when you thought indie games couldn't get any more specific, in rolls Against the Storm. A game where humanoid beavers strive to rebuild their civilization on a planet where it never stops raining. Ha! What do they think of next? I am agog. In fact, I think I need 3 more indie trailers to snap me out of it. Here comes a fresh take on Rampage, plus 2 more for good measure.
Oh. Politics! How dare they put politics in my monster-destroying game? Climate change, politics. Terra of the Hemosaurus. On everything.
Hey there, my name's Todd Darcy. I'm the solo developer at Starterfox Studios, and for the past 3 years I've been working on a game called Falling Frontier.
Solo? Jesus.
It's a sci-fi strategy game that just mixes the close action of naval combat as well as the grand scale of building throughout a star system. It focuses heavily on line of sight mechanics and really visceral combat systems that are layered upon each other. So you'll see projectiles bouncing off of ships, penetrating the whole way through, oxygen venting out the other side. You'll see crew trying to get out, and you'll see these really large explosions, and the ships just get torn apart by physics, and they go everywhere. It's fantastic to watch. There's a whole bunch of celestial bodies and a whole range of other places to explore, like a nebula. Ships travel faster than light. They have to jump between points and they consume fuel. Crew have to eat, so they consume food, and of course ships spend munitions whenever they fire. So there's all of these logistical considerations to actually think about when you're actually playing the game. So it's got a lot of the classic things that you would find in a normal RTS, like base building, but it also borrows different elements from the 4X genre, such as ship design, and you can actually come into this ship editor and you can change the different types of weapons that you put on a ship. These all get unlocked via research, and you can just have these custom configurations to just really suit your
like the
actual
nice clean
purposes
UI
for your flotillas. Further to that, you've also got ship internals as well. So every ship has a bridge, crew quarters, jump drive, engine, stuff like that, and again, you can unlock different components and apply these to every ship, just to have a really unique, customized flotilla. But you can also add special abilities like the ability to lay a minefield, or perhaps attach a ship to maybe the underside of an asteroid, so it can lay in wait and perhaps do a bit of an ambush, or perhaps do a bit of recon. There's really a whole bunch of different options, and it's just really exciting just to have all of these things jammed into sort of an old school RTS. As well, you've got crew, so you've got both enlisted and also command crew. So command crew are really important. They are physical objects on the actual ships, so they can be killed, injured, and they can also be upgraded too, so they can learn perks and skills that will enhance the ships. And here we've got a ship just jumping into the combat area. As mentioned previously, they are physicalized objects, so they're going to push through different asteroids. Projectiles will bounce off of space stations, and
well, this one stands out to me. I think usually I'm not interested in these kind of things, but this one stands out.
Ships can be disabled or they can be destroyed depending upon what kind of damage they actually take. So you'll see ships just starting to lose control and just sort of,
it's like a slow symphony of destruction.
Into the distance. You'll see crew trying to actually just escape, which can be captured if it's an enemy crew, or they can be rescued if they're friendly crew. In the event that you capture crew, then they can be interrogated, and perhaps you can find out some different bits of information about your opponent's ship movements, or perhaps their actual installations. So we can see this space station that's just been destroyed. You need a classic blue light for a big explosion. It's almost a requirement for a science fiction. And you just see this hulking mass just on fire with smoke and flames going everywhere.
Zoom in!
So yeah, that just kind of sums up what Falling Frontier is, just this visceral space combat experience. Thank you for taking the time to check this out, and yeah, just look forward to seeing you in game. Thank you so much.
Hello Gamescom, my name is Michał and I'm the communication manager for Timberborn,
And I brought
which is
a picture.
post-apocalyptic city builder full of beavers.
Oh, this
Timberborn
game.
is set on Earth where humans are gone but
I didn't get
beavers
around to
are
playing
not.
this in the
The world
demos.
alternates between wet and dry seasons and the beavers use their engineering skills to survive the deadly droughts. Timberborn is coming to early access very soon and today we're gonna show you the second playable beaver faction. Enjoy!
Beaver factions? Iron Teeth. It's a shame it's early access, but what else can you expect from a game like this? They're going to go into early access. That's the problem. Bloody advanced badgers. Beavers, I mean. Breeding pods? What? Like a bloody lab. Test tube beavers. Is the demo available again? I would like to try it out.
Just when you think indie games can't get any more specific, up comes Timberborn, a game about humanoid beavers striving to rebuild their civilization on a world stricken by cataclysmic droughts. Huh, that sounds familiar. Oh well, must be deja vu. We've still got 4 indie games left to share with you, and here come 3 of them. Up first, it's the Waylanders.
Hey, Waylanders, is this Wayland? The Waylanders.
Stepping across 1,000 years takes only a moment. This is a different time.
I think we've seen this before as well. I think it's
Filled
like
with castles and high stone walls.
CRPG? Is that what they call them?
With great temples in honor of a god you do not know. And heresy is swiftly punished. While magic hides in mountain caves and deep forests. Away from mortal eyes. Where will you go, Torchbearer, to continue your story? Where will you seek your lost companions? Will you find mortals reborn in the villages of Galicia? So full of lively taverns, and boisterous brothels. Will you brave the dark dungeons of the Grand Inquisitor? Where imprisoned immortals are caged. Or enter the castle of the Knights Templar. Who will accompany you on this journey to save the past of the Celts from the future? Find and awaken these old souls, for the fate of magic is at stake.
But what's the game?
Welcome to Endlight. Thanks, IGN.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Breakthrough
Jesus Christ.
Twisting chaos.
It's so dense. Denser.
All you need to do is get 5 hoops.
What?
Releasing next month, 1 player. What's new? We've improved the graphics to 4K, and We've improved performance so it runs at 120 frames per second on good machines.
On
This
good
is
machines.
The outside bonus level. You can travel freely anywhere you want. Take your time, you can't be hurt. It's a break from all the chaos. There's still a lot going on, and your goal is just to find the hoops and the level finishes.
Find 5 hoops and the level finishes. A very exciting game. Oh, jeez. Seizure-inducing game.
It's psychedelic on some of the levels. And now we're going to return back to the regular game. And I'm just going to let the game speak for itself here.
I think it does that, yeah. It's shouting, not speaking.
And now we're going to just showcase some levels that are really dense, just full of geometry. Big thanks to IGN for highlighting our game. Thanks, IGN.
Fuck me.
The flood. I don't remember when it started. Most of them fled.
Otters!
Others came knocking at my door. We started to rebuild a village, but... Take refuge in the lighthouse, quickly!
The water, no!
The lulls are always short-lived.
How does it not
and
take out the
storms
supports of the
turn
bottom
weeks of effort to
bits
dust?
and the whole thing?
We won't let it get us down.
Shouldn't the whole thing fall over?
Where there's life,
surely that takes
there's
out the
hope.
supports as well.
With each new arrival, we build new buildings, develop new skills, and provide more manpower so that no one goes to bed hungry.
It's Fallout Shelter, but with
We're holding on.
otters.
And until the next storm.
See, just when you think.
I mean, the
indie
future
games
game
can't
show
get
is
any
supposed
more
to start
specific, in blows diluvian winds.
at this
A
point.
game about humanoid beavers
They can't
struggling to
overlap,
build a
surely.
civilization in a world that never stops raining. Okay, seriously? Something is going on with these beaver games. Beaver fever. Mark my words.
Maybe that's
And yet
tomorrow.
somehow they all look good.
Today?
You know, I might be delirious from volleyball
No, there it
blows
is,
to the
look.
head, or maybe it's about time to wrap up this showcase. Either way, we've got a real treat to go out on. And don't forget to stay tuned afterwards for more Gamescom studio coverage, which picks up right where we leave off. Now, here's an exclusive world premiere first look at Oaken.
Oaken? Okaduken. Oh, Duken.
The forest deeps, my beloved child sweetly sleeps.
Build your own dick.
You know the truth, my friend. Every dream has an end.
Thus ends my solo beach day at fabulous Venice Beach, California. I can't say I made many friends, and in fact I killed one seagull in a blind rage, but we got to share a bunch of cool new indie games with you, so I still feel pretty good about it. Thanks for joining me, folks. My name's Michael Swaim, and this has been Gamescom's Awesome Indies Showcase. Up next, Gamescom rolls on with more Gamescom Studio. Remember, if you miss anything, you can catch up over at now.gamescom.global. Or turn
Lady
your Gamescom
D.
into a game in
Lady
its
D.
own right at nowgamescomglobal.com/epics.
You can't overlap. You
with
shouldn't
an
be
X.
overlapping. That's ridiculous.
Thank you all so much. Gamescom Studio
Fuck's
picks
sake.
up right after the break. Oh! Ah! I'm okay. Think we still got it, right? We got
I'd
that?
rather watch it on YouTube. YouTube is better.